Now, why do people go through so much effort to serve a fish that is poisonous?
ここの中にはいっぱい毒が入ってるんですね。
デンジャーです。
Otherwise, you might have to bury yourself 6 feet underground. Hey guys and girls on Ask Japanese, it's your flashy fashion reporter, Kameyama, and today we're not in Tokyo, we are here in Shimonoseki. And Shimonoseki is very, very proud of their pufferfish. This time we came here to find out 10 facts about the Japanese pufferfish that you don't know yet. So let's go and find out. NEXT! The pufferfish license. As you know, pufferfish fugu is served in restaurants here in Japan, but they are poisonous. Tetrodotoxin. They're heavily poisonous, so you need to have a license. Only 2 to 3 milligrams of the toxin can kill a person, and it's said to be 850 times stronger than cyanide. So in order to serve fugu and prepare fugu, the blowfish, you need a license. Now, this license is actually not a national license, but a prefectural license. And here in Shimonoseki is the strictest level of getting the license. So what do you need to do in order to be able to serve pufferfish? Well, number 1, first of all, you need at least 3 years experience of working in a restaurant or environment that serves blowfish. Number 2, you need to study and know exactly which part of the pufferfish are poisonous. Of course, because you need to serve it later, so do your studying for that. Number 3, you've done the thing. You've worked for 3 years in the environment. You know all the parts. That is the point when you're allowed to take a class about fugu and later on take the official exam. Now, why do people go through so much effort to serve a fish that is poisonous? There's one reason, guys, and that's because it's delicious. The poisonous volt. Now, this blowfish looks so cute and puffy, this cute pufferfish, but he's highly poisonous. Now, what do you do with the poisonous part that you take out? You just throw it in the bin? No, you cannot throw it in the bin because that's super, super dangerous. So, it's actually said by law that it has to be put in a box, in a vault with a lock on, so no one can get to it. So, for example, criminals can't take it to poison someone.
これって何ですか？この大きな箱。
これはフグの食べれない毒のある部分を入れておくゴミ箱ですね、いわば。
で、なんか鍵がかかってあるんですけど。
そうですね。これは法律で決まってて、誰でも開けられないようにやっぱ中身毒が入ってるんでですね。で、専門の業者さんが1日1回必ずこう集めに来てくれるんです、ね。
1日？
毎日来てくれます。はい。
週末でも？
週末でも。
で、ここの中にはいっぱい毒が入ってるんですね。
デンジャーです。デンジャラスって言うとわかんないんですけど。
デンジャラス、デンジャラスです。
デンジャラスです。
すごい。
NEXT! More regulations around the license. So right now, here we are inside the factory and all the licensed chefs are preparing the blowfish. But did you know you do not have to have a license if you don't serve it to people? Meaning you have to have the license if you serve it to other people, but if you're doing it for yourself, you don't have to have a license. So some older people here in Japan, they fish their own blowfish and they try to prepare it by themselves. But of course, if you prepare it by yourself, it's actually super dangerous and you shouldn't be doing it. So for example, I found out that in the recent 15 years from 2003 to 2017, 17 people died because they prepared it by themselves. That is 1.13 people per year who usually die of the fugu poison, and all those people prepared the fish by themselves. under a license? No one's died so far. So that's looking pretty good because you lose your license if someone should actually perish. But if you're well prepared, you now know why people pay a little bit of extra money for this delicacy. There's a lot of effort that goes into it, but it's worth it. NEXT! Now, why is the pufferfish meat so thin? We got special permission to look behind the scenes at a high-class restaurant to find out. Now, when you think about usually good things like a big steak or big stuff, why though is the fugu in very thin, almost see-through slices? The reason for that is being not because, it is so precious that you have to give it little by bit. It's actually by the texture of the fish. The fish itself, the fugu, the pufferfish, has a real bite to it, so it's chewy. So for example, in the terms of wrestling, if tuna was a sumo wrestler, then the pufferfish is a WWE wrestler. So to match the texture of the fish and of the meat of the fish, we go and slice it thin and soft, and therefore that makes it perfect. Pufferfish is known to be a fish that actually also has less fat, and if you eat it as soon as it's caught, it doesn't actually have that much of a taste. But after aging it for hours, the components inside the meat turn it into the perfect umami flavor, and the chewiness, that is part of the fun and taste. Considering the preparation, licensing, and similar things, I think pufferfish can be classed as one of the world's most exciting and high-class foods. NEXT! Fugu can also stand for luck and happiness. Now, if you think of the word fugu, it comes from fukuramu, and they blow up, right? When they're looking for food or when someone is coming to attack them. But here in Shimonoseki, quite a lot of people take the fugu and remove those little dots that you can see there, and it becomes fuku. And fuku means luck. And here is a happy, lucky fuku shrine, the Kameyama Hachimangu shrine. Inside the shrine, they even have a massive fugu statue. And guess what? If you look closely underneath, instead of fugu, it says fuku, luck and fortune. NEXT! The biggest pufferfish in the world. This statue here at Kameyama Hachimangu is the biggest blowfish statue. There actually was one more before that, which was built in 1934, and it made a lot of people happy. The original fugu statue was a little bit smaller, but unfortunately in 1944 it had to be taken down to be recycled as metal for the war during the Second World War. And since then it's been 50 years, but the people of Shimonoseki really wanted their statue back. So 50 years later, we got this one here. So when you come to Shimonoseki, you can take a very unique picture with the world's biggest pufferfish. NEXT! What is the thing that you do every 3 to 7 seconds? Yes, it's blinking your eyes. But guess what? The pufferfish can do it too. Does the carp blink? No. Does the salmon blink? No. Does the shark blink? No. But the pufferfish blinks his eyes. How cute is that? And to find out why he does that, there are some interesting facts we're going to find out now. とスペシャルゲストに聞きたいと思います。自己紹介お願いします。
私は、このフグの、生き物を担当しています、魚類展示家の玉井と申します。今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。まずフグは種類何個ぐらいが世界にいるんですか？
ですね、今は441種類っていうふうに言われてます。
なんかフグの魅力とかみんな楽しむところは何ですか？
そうですね、フグは他の魚と違って正面から見るとお目目がクリッとしててとっても可愛いんですよ。でその可愛さが多分動きも相まってとっても癒されるので、ぜひそういったところを見てほしいと思います。
なんかまぶたきするんですよね。なんでですか？
フグの仲間は虫が寄ってきたりとか、砂の中にじっとしてることがあるんで、砂を伝って虫がピューってきたりとかするので、それが嫌だなっていうので目をグッて引っ込めてるんですよ。目を奥に引っ張り込んで周りの顔をキュッてしてる。 なんかね他の、陸上の生き物とはだいぶ違うんですけども、たまにそういったところ見れるかもしれないです。
The best pufferfish aquarium in the world. Did you know Japan has the most aquariums in all of the world? That is because Japan is surrounded by the ocean and there are many different types of aquariums to be found. There is an aquarium that specializes in deep sea creatures, an aquarium that specializes in sharks, but here at Kaikyokan in Shimonoseki, they specialize in pufferfish. Here at Kaikyokan in Shimonoseki, they have the most pufferfish than any aquarium in the world. Here at Kaikyokan in Shimonoseki, they have more than 100, I think right now, 199 different types of pufferfish, which makes them the aquarium that owns the most pufferfish in the whole world.
みんなが知らないようなフグのトリビアなんか教えてくれますか？
海峡館には世界一大きいフグと世界一小さいフグ展示してるんですけど、
見たいです。見せてくれますか？
小さいフグは川にすぐアベニーパッファーっていうちっちゃい可愛いフグなんです。メダカぐらいの大きさです。あれです。
お、ちっちゃい。これもっと大きくならないんですか？
これが大人です。後ろちょろちょろしてるあれがもう大人サイズですね。これ以上大きくならない。大きいフグって多分知ってると思いますけど。
じゃあ見に行きましょう。
行きましょう。今から行きます？こっちです。世界一大きいフグはこれです。
これ何ですか？マンボウ？
正解。
これフグなんですか？
そうなんです。マンボウはフグの仲間なんですよね。フグの種類を見分けるのは背中のヒレと尻びれ、下の方のヒレをこうやって動かしてるとフグの仲間です。この泳ぎ方してると全部フグの仲間です。膨らむか膨らまないではなくて泳ぎ方、これ見るのが一番簡単に分かります。
マンボマンボマンボマンボマンボ
NEXT! Jump! We got these ones here at a normal gift store and you can see there are dried pufferfish fins. Pufferfish hirezake is said to be kind of expensive and kind of posh, but this time I'm going to show you guys how to have it with the fins that we bought earlier and a sake that you can buy at any convenience store. Let's go! First of all, you need to heat up this sake. So for example, you can heat it up in a microwave. It says if you heat it up in the microwave, 600 watts, 30 seconds. We're gonna do it a different style because we have a little oven here at our hostel. So we're gonna try this differently. Woo! Okay. Our sake is getting warmer now. It's time to put our pufferfish fins on the foil and heat it up too. Now you can put this in an oven toaster or you can heat it up in other ways, but since we have the chance to put these ones on, let's use this one. It's starting to sizzle a little bit now. I think that's the right timing to put it into our sake. Let's go. That looks kind of pretty. Oh, it smells of seafood. Ooh! I thought it would be like very harsh, but it's actually sweetish and it has the fragrance of the sea. It's a little bit like an alcoholic pufferfish soup. NEXT! If you should get poisoned, bury your body underground. Now, we're looking on the internet and asking a couple of people here in Shimonoseki. There is a belief that if you should feel the effects of the poison, such as numbness or slight dizziness, the first thing that you should do, and what people apparently did, is dig a hole in the ground and step into it. Now, why did they do that? The poison of the pufferfish, TTX, causes the muscles in the whole body to go flaccid. And then it gets more and more harder to breathe. And that is why one of the reasons people went underground, they believed that the soil would help the muscles in the body stay rigid and therefore help you against the effect of the deadly poison. Now, does that work? No, does burying yourself in the ground up to your neck help against the blood pressure, depression, all the side effects of the toxin? No, it does not. So if you should feel the effects of it, the tingling, because you made your own fish and you probably messed it up, then call the ambulance. Don't bury yourself underground. Otherwise, you might have to bury yourself 6 feet underground. NEXT! Now you know everything you need to know about the pufferfish here in Japan. I must say, when I first heard that Japanese people have pufferfish and eat poisonous fish, I was very shocked and surprised. But now that I'm here, it's totally different of what we expect in the West. There's so much connected to this. The people love the pufferfish. It's a symbol of good luck. And the fish that is eaten is prepared meticulously. People get licenses to get it done, and no part of the pufferfish is wasted. Also, the pufferfish is adorable. People love the pufferfish. There's pufferfish displays, pufferfish statues, so much pufferfish love. And I must say, after trying it and speaking with the people who are so proud of their local specialty and almost like a mascot and symbol, I can tell how it connects so much up between food, culture, and the people of Japan, especially Shimonoseki. This was so much fun making this video. So please, 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 I want to have a comment of you guys. What surprised you more about the facts? Let us know in the comments down below. I want a comment from each and every one of you. And don't forget to give us also a like for the hard work. And I hope you have subscribed, because if you haven't, you're gonna miss some of the cool Japan travel videos that are gonna come out for you. And for your future travels, you might need some of those. So be sure to subscribe and tick the notification bell. There are more really cool videos in Shimonoseki and other parts of Japan. Be sure to check out our other videos. It'd be lovely to see you again in a future video. Okay, I'll catch you soon, guys, from Japan. This was Kathy Cat, and I'll see you soon on Ask Japanese. Bye!